Let's do it. So that's their front entrance. We're going back here. But this is their whole building. Wait till you see this place. It's incredible. That's Daniel, by the way. He's the owner. Oh, we'll talk to him. Oh, by the way. Hello, Brian.
Brian.
Thank you for having awesome cars that we can enjoy when we pull into retro.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I kept the lights on for you so you can check it out. We gotta see my other baby.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
So the wheels aren't here yet. The wheels aren't here, but Daniel and Retro has been building this Pro Touring 71 for me for probably 6 months now. Look at this interior they just finished on it. And the wheels have these colors in them, so there's a reason. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, look at the back. Look at the back seat. Goodness. You got luxury, man. That's
all right, so just a quick brief. So I bought this car just to drive it. It was just a kind of a stock interior and had an LS motor. And I told my wife, I'm like, I'm just gonna buy it and drive it. The body's good. I looked for a long time for one of these because the body and paint's great. Then I brought it to Daniel and it just turned into like another 67. So we did full Hotchkiss suspension all around. I've got Forge Line building some wheels. We completely redid the engine compartment. And the wheels that I wanted, which we'll show you, they're like a bronze lip with like black inners. And so I said, hey Daniel, they got a great interior guy in house. I said, because I'd seen some of his work, and I'm like, what do you think we just do a little bit on the interior? And it turned into like, I just said, do whatever you want. And this is what they did. And it's seriously sick. And I kept this car in automatic. I had the opportunity to change it to a manual, but I have a childhood connection with this shifter. I just fell in love with this shifter back in the day. So what they did was they actually modified it a little bit to kind of pronounce it more, but that's why this is here. If you know first gen Camaros, this was iconic. So anyway, there you have it.
I love this car.
Phenomenal
I hadn't seen
job.
this car before.
Not at all?
No,
oh,
I've
bro.
never seen it.
This is awesome.
Very.
I'm such a sucker for cars.
Yeah, no, me too, absolutely. This is so sweet.
I'll tell you a little bit about the outside too.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
So the other thing is this car was fully stock, right? So had a lot of chrome on it. So what we did was we actually took the chrome off, made it black here. There's kind of little accents of black everywhere where we just kind of changed stuff. I wanted to keep the original light housings, but behind here is all LED. Okay. So it's much brighter and has a cooler look to it when it's on. Tell the stance is a little bit lower, and then once we get the new wheels, we'll dial in the stance on the suspension. But here, check this out. And so we fully redid this. I was driving it when I first got it at the house, and when we brought it in here, Will had some suggestions, and I basically, same thing with the interior, I'm like, just do it. If I would have done it again, I probably would have bought an LS7 or something, but for this car, this will work. But we did, Will Woods, we did vintage air, we did all the things that you're supposed to do on these cars to bring them up to the Pro Touring standard. But the paint, just the color, it's a little dusty, but the color is just, and out in the sun, this is all metallic, you can see there's a curl to it.
Yeah.
So it's the original paint color with a modern flair. And that's what I loved when I found it.
Look what motor this has in it.
What the heck? 5.0?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah,
I bet this thing moves.
no, it'll take it down, no doubt.
Okay, so we're putting Daniel on the spot because this is his place and it's huge and it's very clean and tidy behind you right now. So
I don't know about that.
No, he's got awesome, he does so much in here, but why don't you tell him a little bit about what you specialize in?
So I started a shop called Retro Designs in 2010 and had that here locally about a year ago. We combined that with another company called TLC 4x4.
Yep.
That company specializes in Land Cruisers, vintage Land Cruisers. So we do from early 60s all the way up to 97. Full frame off restorations, all LS powertrains and stuff like that.
And people send their cars from all over the world to you for that. I mean, that's like a cult following.
Yeah, so TLC's got amazing following. It is all over the world, all over the United States. People are, I believe we're about to 150 on the waiting list right now for full frame-off restorations. So there's a lengthy waiting list.
So tomorrow you could send a car here and he'd build it for you, starting tomorrow.
Yes.
So what I love about not only Daniel as a human, but the way, what he's got going on here, there's so much that you're not seeing right now, but everything's in-house.
Everything.
Your interior guy, obviously, I know is killer,
Yeah.
because we showed you the 71 Camaro. Like, that's him, right? Tell us a little bit about your paint booth setup,
So we got 3 paint booths really here. So this is our, we call it a prep station. So we do all our dirty work in here. So all our primers, our bed liners, stuff like that gets done in here. Then over here we have a full mixing station. In here we can mix any color you want. The guys can scan a color, pull it up, and come in here. These are all different pigments. So they'll weigh it all out. So it'll tell them, you know, 15 grams of this, 20 grams of that, 30 grams of this, and they'll make up the actual color. After they get it all weighed out, mixed up, they put a couple other things in there, and then they're ready to spray. And all the spraying is done in this booth here. We only spray color. So in here is just color and clear coat is sprayed in here, so that way we keep it clean, and you know, that way the paint jobs come out.
Are you comfortable sharing what the paint booth costs? Because you don't see this. 200 million. The quality of work that comes out of here is like, I'm telling you, it's...
The paint booth, if I have to guesstimate the whole thing, it was probably close to $1 million.
So you're doing like backyard... That's what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the highest quality of quality right here. Good.
Here, he's really the guy that's trying to become a YouTube star, so you need to interview him.
He's just kidding, by the way.
I joined Instagram this year.
Nice.
You just started Instagram this year?
Like 6 months ago.
He sprays it all.
Okay, so
And then after it comes out of paint booth, these guys will wet sand it. So everything gets sanded and then buffed. So they take any imperfections out of paint and stuff like that.
alright, we'll start up. Never gets old.
Never, dude, never. Oh, man. That was fun.
That was
What'd you
a lot
think?
of fun. I think it's the perfect daily driver. I think it's absolutely perfect, even in the rain.
That's awesome. Yeah, thanks for coming along and checking out, everybody, all you guys. Thanks for coming along and seeing some of the cars. And we got a lot more to come. We're going to do, what are we doing next week? We're going to pick them up?
Yeah, I think
I don't
we're
know,
gonna
something like that.
Pick something up.
Yeah, be another car.
Drop something off.
Stay tuned, because we're going to be driving these a lot on this channel, and we want to make you feel like you're with us. That's our intent. So I hope we're capturing that for you. Share this stuff. We want to grow. We want to bring to you the authenticity of not only ourselves but of the Charlotte car community, because it's a real special place, and you're gonna see that. And my mom's pulling up, which is kind of awesome. So we're gonna go talk to her. Hey, see you next time.